A very good evening to you and welcome to Celtic Park. Now, unless you're an alien from outer space just arrived with us on the planet Earth, you will realise that we're having the closest championship race in years between Celtic and Rangers. This morning there was only 2 points separating them, certainly 6 goals, but it was very close indeed. So there was a positive incentive for thousands to turn up at Celtic Park today to watch the game against their old rivals Dundee United. Well, you know, there was an added incentive as well, because Celtic were chasing after a Premier Division record of playing 33 times at home unbeaten. So that's why the turnstiles were going like a rhapsody, with thousands coming in here to watch what is always an exciting game between these two clubs. But we isolate, firstly, the man who over the years has been a real thorn in the flesh for Celtic.
There he is, Eamon Bannon, the man who scored 2 goals way back in October 1985, the last time that Celtic were beaten here at Parkhead in the Premier Division. That is a long time ago. There's the referee down there in the middle, Alistair Hewitt from Edinburgh. Parkhead pitch, like many others at this time of the year, looking a bit bare in the middle. However, I don't think that will stop any fluency of the play here this afternoon, as Dundee United start off one of the most crucial games of the season for the Parkhead club. And there on the left-hand side of the picture is Paul Hegarty, the United captain, obviously getting a bit of a rest. He's on the bench today, considering the important games he has played and is about to play on Wednesday. A bit of a rest might not be a bad thing. Free kick to Celtic. Malpas, none too certainly with that. But the McLeod and offside. Out came the United defence very quickly indeed. Well, there's little doubting the skill and the tactical know-how of both sides, but one wonders what United's attitude will be. I'm not saying they're going to play this game easily, but I would imagine they'll be affected by the thought of playing a strenuous game in Europe on Wednesday night. The ball is still in, but nobody makes a run for it. And there is John Clark, number 5, the man who's the immediate substitute for Paul Hegarty. Holt. There's Bannon. Nice touch to the side. There is McLeod, Joe McLeod, young Edinburgh boy, 20 years of age. Yes, a reckless tackle eventually. Jim McInally. Indirect. Not that Roy Aitken would have had a go at goal from there, I may say. Bannon. Here's Maurice Malpas. Can't afford to give the ball away like that. Paul McStay. Well, and once again the United defence got very flat. It needs a quality ball across. And it's a goal kick, and United was stretched, and there's no use them complaining to the linesman on the far side. Good run by McLeod. Look how dangerous his ball was. The very bounce of it creating menace. Gallagher. Oh, once again giving it away. Gallagher. That was the shot, and there may have been a slight deflection. Corner kick, and looks to me if Maurice Malpas twisted himself. There was a collision when he put that in, and a twist would be perhaps the most difficult thing to get at this stage in the game. Yeah, he went for the ball and was rightly challenged, and it may well be he's twisted his ankle. Well, it looks, that's a terrible blow for United. It looks to me as if Malpas is going to have to be replaced. A blow for them today, and surely for Wednesday night as well, if they can't get him fit. Now, are they going to make an immediate substitution, or... Yes, they are. So it's Bowman who's coming on. And United will have to rejig the defence. Another corner kick. "21 minutes gone. There's the corner, and Clark right in front of Bonner. And almost immediately he's probing that spot that Malpas has left. Here's the sub, Bowman. The Jeffo ball inside, and Danny McGrain is there. Here's McClare. Celtic attacking in great force, and McClare offside. Picture of Jim McLean, studied concentration, I think you could call that. Johnston, Clark, very firmly in the tackle. Bit of elbowing and wrestling going on there. The referee doesn't either see it or acknowledge it. White. There's McLeod, teeing it up for himself, and Billy Thompson didn't want to come out there. McLeod. There's Neri. Celtic camped outside that penalty area now. More aggression from McStay. There he is again. McGrain. All Celtic at the moment. White. McLeod. Stay. Celtic pushing even the defenders forward when they can. Trying to get a little bit of freedom, and Thompson will let that go. Although the Celtic supporters below me like the way that was built up. Well, we're actually getting large spots of rainfall now. Celtic certainly showing much more determination and drive than United at this stage. There's Mudder McLeod. I think Celtic will be relying heavily on this man over the run-in, Ryan McClare. Who can turn gold out of lead. Now, Bannon. Oh, they're not putting the passes together. McStay. Look for a 1-2. Here's Morris Johnson with a chance. And I think offside. He tried everything he knew to get hold of that. He's very good at getting round the back of a defence. Scored his first goal in a couple of months last week at Easter Road. Well, there was McStay giving that ball across, neatly touched down there. Look at the way he went for it, but the flag was up on the far side. Ferguson, now Bowman. Kirkwood. Being forced back there, now McInally. What dreadful ball by McInally, just got away with that. Now here's Clark. That's meant for Eamon Bannon on the far side, he should get it. He's with Danny McGrain. That's a chip across. There's a chance, and beautifully fielded there. Really, it was White to save the Celtic jerseys. Once again, that penetrating football by United, finding gaps in the Celtic defence. Look at that little chip and this neat little touch back there by Gallagher. And McLeod finding White in the way. And through it goes from Ferguson. There's some very hard tackling out there. And there's Billy Thompson. Now Holt. Clark with a long ball again. There's the pace of both Kirkwood and White, and that's a corner kick. Corner to United in the bright sunshine, and Clark is there, and just touched away, but a free kick, I think. Surely a free kick. Or is it a goal kick? Let's see where he takes his ball from. No, it's a goal kick. So in fact the referee did not think the goalkeeper was fouled. He went up for that and lost possession. Touched away. That's McGugan. McInally. A good play there by McStay. Johnston. That's a very good ball indeed, and Thompson pulled back. Free kick. Well, goalkeepers do get under pressure like this. Up he went, and he had contact. He was just about to get it, and nudged there by Brian McClare. And there goes the half-time whistle. Well, I would imagine the Celtic supporters are a trifle disappointed at that scoreline, but this game was never going to be easy. Mark Hugh, if we're looking at statistics, they've played 47 Premier League games between them, and have been only 2 games goalless. So one has to assume that the second half is going to produce something, and I have a hunch that it will. Well, I hope my hunch is right, because although Billy Thompson was the slightly busier of the 2 keepers, I think the pair of them, Pat Bonner indeed himself, have been much busier in games, and that's always a reflection of the way a game has gone. There's been very little in the penalty box, bar 1 or 2 tiny incidents. John Clark with it. Read that from McLeod. There's McInally and McGugan. There's pushed by Bannon. Certainly United trying to find this man a lot in the first half. Bannon has the pace and the intelligence always to threaten the defence. Clark is in the way, and Holt run forward there by Grant. Now McGrain testing Thompson, and fouled. Free kick. Didn't look too happy going for it. Very curling sort of ball, but he was fouled before he got to the ball. Paul Hegarty coming on, and John Holt going off. And once again, this Dundee United defence will have to be rearranged, and it'll be interesting to see what they're now going to do. I think Billy Kirkwood is going to play at left back, Paul Hegarty at right, and the same 2 in the middle. Grant working hard for Celtic on the right. Well, Danny McGrain's been throwing some great passes forward. Is that over? Yes. Corner kick. There he is, the veteran fullback, with almost unerring accuracy since the start of this half, drifting the balls into the penalty area. Well, away to the far side, McGugan is there, and there is Ferguson. High up and under, Hegarty. A great break for Celtic, McInally. There's McLeod. Will try and get a shot in, and he does. from Paul Hegarty's missed header. And the first real shot Celtic have had in a long time. Much better effort there by McLeod. And it's no corner. There must have been an infringement. And it's a free kick to United. Free kick. Up goes Clark. Cleanly enough. Way by Kirkwood. Here's Bannon. Race on there, Gallagher. White with him. Well, nice turn of pace by Gallagher. On to McInally. Bannon. Hasn't missed a tackle all afternoon, and a model for the younger players. Taken there by Johnston. McInally was in a better position, I may say. McLeod. Here's Grant. Now Danny McGray. Up comes Aiken. Everybody bar Ferguson back for United. Goal kick. All petered out. Just a trifle too anxious, I think, Roy Aiken there. Celtic supporters now trying to urge them on. Here's McLeod. Aiken. Once again, Johnson, smaller though he is, out-jumping John Clark. There he is. White. That's tried. Ferguson brilliantly saved, but I think offside. Yes. Mark Hugh Bonner had to make sure there was no way he could rely on a linesman in that situation. It's a great save by the goalkeeper. I know it doesn't count and all that. The flag was up, but Bonner was behind it. Brilliantly done by McClure. He's done it. 1-0. Scotland's top goal scorer puts Celtic in the lead, showing how brilliant he is as a goal snatcher. Virtually out of nothing. Look at this. Look to be covered. Superb little touch there. Nearly leaving it to the goalkeeper, who may have erred, but the credit goes to McClure with we're just halfway through the second half. And now Tommy Burns comes on for Celtic. Tommy plagued by injury this season. On he comes. And a game that could do with his finesse. Kirkwood. Ferguson, superb ball inside. Again, it's taken over, and I think The referee has given a free kick for that challenge by Roy Aitken. So, indirect free kick. Ferguson is there. There he is going in. And that's beyond them all. I think, in fact, that Bannon may have put off Clark. Very good ball by Ferguson, but look at the number of United players in there, and I think just put off Clark coming from the back. All that pushing and jostling there. Burns, but Hegarty should have it covered. According to our watch, about 3.5 minutes left. Here's Hegarty. Be up and under. Aitken should clear that one. Not all that effectively, I may say. Hegarty up. And Barnett. Ferguson didn't even bother jumping. He knew he was going to get nowhere near that. Look at this. 4 against 2. And they had to play Johnson off. Oh, it was offside away further out than that. Yes, there. Now here's Bowman. And towards Ferguson. McGugan there for Celtic. Two minutes of normal time as Eamon Bannon tries to shuffle that round. Settles for the throw-in. So Bowman will take this. Should be a little of injury time to add on. There's Hegarty. There's Clark. He scored the equaliser. One each. And that is a dreadful goal for Celtic to have lost at this juncture of the game and the championship, as John Clark, the man who did it in Barcelona, creeps up to put United on equal terms. Now watch the big man coming across for this. They've used this ploy before. There was Hegarty with the back touch, and Clark swept it home. Burns. And Clark nudges it out. Half a minute into injury time. And there goes the final whistle, a dramatic equaliser by Dundee United. A result that really does Celtic's championship hopes no good at all. And that goal by Brian McClare, which looked as if it would win them the game, certainly on merit at that stage. And there is the man who not only got that equaliser today,
just managed to get in front of a big U and just flicked it on. It was a bit of a disaster really for us.
But you're still going to fight for these supporters?
Of course. I mean, the demand here is great for success, and we're all desperate to win something. We'll fight right to the very end.
And fight they will. But Rangers, of course, now go 3 points in front. They beat Clydebank 3-0 today, with Fleck, West and McCoy from a penalty spot getting the 3 goals. And Rangers have created a record. That 25th shutout of theirs in the league equals a Scottish record set up over 70 years ago. Rangers at the top, 64 points, Celtic following them on, Aberdeen and Hearts drawing today, and of course Dundee United getting that point as well. That's the Premier Division Championship. But we've got sport for you tomorrow afternoon when Scotland play Spain, yes, at Rugby at Murrayfield, and we'll be showing the highlights and sports scene at 4 o'clock. And talking about Spain, what would be more appropriate than us, on behalf of everybody, wishing Dundee United well in Germany on Wednesday, by reminding them and us and everybody, because we never get tired of seeing it, what they did to the mighty Barcelona in the vast Nou Camp. Good luck to them, and from all of us here at Parkhead, good night.
Keeping my eye on the watch. Yes, Dundee is the offside. Dundee